Hey friends, welcome to Flight Test. Do you guys remember this iconic scene in Star Wars? Today we're going to be recreating that awesome space slug with our maker foam, and we're going to be adding it to our HQ in our Star Wars area. And this is all prep for our Christmas time Whoop the Halls event that we have almost every year. Now if you guys are just getting into the hobby or new to multi-rotors, indoor flying is the best thing to do, especially during the winter season. We're going to be transforming HQ to make an awesome whoop course, so make sure you stay tuned, and also stay tuned later on this video because we're going to be giving you guys details on how you can win a carbon fiber Guardian to fly both indoors and outdoors. We have a lot of work to do, let's get to it. Oh my gosh guys, this is incredible! Is that what I think it is?
Hey Josh, how's it going? So, you wanted a worm from Star Wars, and I think we've got one.
I would say so. Holy cow!
I can move it around a little bit and show you. So, yeah, we've got this hole in the center, so that way tiny loops can fly through it. And the plan is to put this from the main part of HQ into the studio, correct?
Yeah, and that's going to be Mario World.
Yeah. On this side, it's going to be the worm. On the other side, it's going to be the green pipes, of course.
Perfect. So what Dave is basically referring to is the main HQ area. It's divided in like kind of sections that are themed. One section is definitely our Star Wars section. We have the pod racers, AT-AT.
Yeah, and then we're going to go into the next section, which is the studio, and that's going to be all Mario themed, correct?
Yeah, all these things together are going to be awesome for our new whoops that we just released, especially for STEM. All right, man, awesome work.
Thanks.
So while Dave's working on designing the space slug, I'm going to go ahead and work on the drones here. Now, from the tiny whoop to the Guardian to what we have here, which is actually a Guardian with a frame that's ordered specifically from PCB Way, we're going to go ahead and put this together. My goal is to have all these ready to fly by the time he's done with his worm, so we can put all three of these to the test. Dave, is this what I think it is?
We've got a giant worm from Star Wars. Now it's a whole lot of assembly required. We're going to get to it and see what it looks like. Like, you want to make something big fast, this is how you do it.
No doubt, man. How do you like the new foam?
Oh, it cuts great, it's stronger.
Yeah.
I've got no complaints so far.
It's kind of funny, like Flight Test foam has its place and Maker foam has its place now.
Yeah, definitely. So this is the inside of the mouth, but this is the outside of the inside of the mouth, right?
But wouldn't it just be the inside of the inside? Because that's inside the inside. So it's inside the inside of the mouth.
Then you could say it's the top of the inside too.
Or you could say it's the outside of the inside.
All right. When you open your mouth, point inside. Is it the inside of your mouth?
But,
yes.
Yes. And
Okay,
then
now, if what's on the outside of the inside of the mouth is aha,
but like
that's the outside of the inside of the mouth.
But like what's on top of the inside of the
That's
outside
the
of your
inside
mouth?
of the inside of the mouth.
That's so this is the
No,
inside
no,
of the
the inside is like
would be the
if
top of the inside,
if I peeled
right?
my skin and I showed you the other side, that would be the inside of the inside of the mouth.
Yes. So that's the inside of the inside of the mouth.
That's the inside of the inside of the mouth.
Yeah.
Or it could be the top of the inside of the mouth.
It could be. Yeah.
That would be easier to say.
Building a giant worm. It's not something you say every day. I was hoping to get it all the way around my waist. Mike can probably do it. No, wait. Oh yeah, he's in there. That's a Halloween costume right there.
Yeah, it is.
I go all the way through it.
And the funny thing is your shirt's pink, so you're like the tongue.
Big one.
You gotta poke your hood up.
Yeah.
I lick people now.
That's
Down.
Looks like a brontosaurus head. He's a tongue.
So you fly there and it's like, ah!
And what's that one animal with like, not the animal, like the movie with
Alien.
The, yeah,
Alien.
with the tongue out of the mouth.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
The valve.
The xenomorph.
That's,
See the tiny head.
Scoot this way a little bit, Mike. I can't reach.
Now I know Christmas is coming and a lot of people are taking their attention from outdoor flying to indoors. Many people want to get involved with indoor flying multi-rotors. This could never be a better time because we have some really great solutions for you. We worked with our good friend Jesse Perkins, the godfather of Tiny Whoop. We took your feedback and this time this is a brushless solution with a 19,000 kV motor. These little Tiny Whoops are powerful, they're fast, but they're also easy enough to fly that you can go from beginner all the way to racing with the exact same frame. The neat thing about brushless Tiny Whoops is the motors don't wear out. The brushes don't wear out. They last just like a normal multi-rotor and they'll give you many, many years of flight. We also have a really great solution with our FT Guardian. And the neat thing about the Guardian is it really is at home both indoors and outdoors, and it can also carry something like an Insta360 Go 2, which is going to give you great performance. The FT Guardian has a Delrin frame, brushless motors, and a board that can go from 2-cell all the way to 6-cell, which means you don't have to buy a new board every time you want to go to a bigger quad experience. It's never been a better time to turn your own personal space into something inspirational to fly through. That's why we're doing this big, crazy Maker Foam Space Slug. And flying indoors is just an amazing activity, whether it's at home with your friends and family, whether it's at a school, or even at a church. We put a tremendous amount of work in both the FT Tiny Whoop and also the FT Guardians. These two solutions are fantastic to get in the hobby, and there's never been a better time. I'm almost done with the carbon fiber version of the FT Guardian. Can't wait to hand it over to Michael to see how it flies.
I'm on the home stretch. Then we're gonna have a little bit of fun too. Jason Bennett's over here from the Flite crew. He's got a whoop setup with kind of a cool little Millennium Falcon. We're gonna play around and have some fun.
The cave is collapsing.
There's no cave.
What?
What are you doing, Dave?
I am currently checking to see where the studs are at in the wall because I have to cut a hole up there for our worm tunnel thing to go through. So I just have to figure out where the studs are. Surprise! Could you pass me the worm? Like a glove. No glue required.
About an hour and a half later, we are done here. If you guys don't know, this is our stock Guardian. This is what we use on our STEM programs. This is what you can fly around inside schools, outside, have a lot of fun with. It's an amazing platform for both the schools and also for getting in the hobby. This is the same frame, but now in carbon fiber from PCB Way. It looks incredible. The biggest difference is we took the Hemi on the Gremmy, and if you guys don't remember the power of this, check this out.
Man, holy.
And we took those exact motors, that exact setup, and we put it on the Guardian. Now, if we were doing 50, 60 miles an hour and we hit it with the Delrin, there's no way that Delrin would live, although it's incredibly durable with the current setup that it's sold with. This here should be able to chase airplanes. We should be able to carry heavier cameras on it, but also take it indoors. I'm going to pass this over to my youngest son, Michael. He's going to put it through his paces.
I'm like not even quarter throttle, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, if you have all that extra power, why don't you land and then we'll put a heavier camera on it.
Sounds good to me.
It looks great.
Ridiculously powerful.
All right, so one of the biggest things we want to make sure is a lot of our gremlins, a lot of our quads, even a lot of our planes are under 250 grams. I know with all the regulations coming down that we are fighting hard to beat back. Under 250 grams, you are good to go. No regulations. You can fly in your backyard. You can fly wherever you want. This is 175 grams right now as it is. We'll find out what it is when we put the Insta360 Go 2 on it.
I'm barely pushing the stick. Like I'm like here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm like not even pushing at all.
I love it. Okay. All right. Insta360 Go 2, good. What do you want to put on next now?
So let's go with the RS, the thing I actually chase with in videos. So
That's gonna be crazy. better?
I don't know. I just wanted to land it because I didn't want to crash it. That's awesome though. I was able to go through like the worm and everything, like tiny sized gates. I mean, I had to go a lot slower than I usually do, but
It's a winner.
still no issues.
All right, friends, as you can see, our giant space slug is now done. We had a great time, but we are far from done because on the 17th, we have our Whoop the Halls event. And our Whoop the Halls event is where people from all over the state and even the country are going to be coming down, flying our HQ. We're going to have basically exhibition-style drone racing where people can both learn about racing, they can race themselves, but also they can build, learn to fly, and have their first experiences of FPV in an amazing place that you guys made possible. Also, as I mentioned through this video, we are going to be doing a huge give back, and that give back is for anyone that buys a Hemi on a Gremmy between now and the 20th of December. We are going to pick 3 random people to throw in one of these PCB Way custom carbon fiber gremlin frames. That way they have both the Hemi on a Gremmy with an awesome Bixler frame, but they also have this frame too, so they can choose between either or swap them back and forth. Now we only have 44 of these Hemi on a Gremmy frames, and when they are gone, they are gone. 3 random people out of 44 purchases, that's pretty darn good odds. Friends, I want to thank you for being part of the Flite family. We have some really big projects coming up, especially for Whoop the Halls event. Can't wait to see you in the next video.